100% sure about the lighting of this video. I am using my iPad because it's just easier sometimes to do videos with your iPad as far as the editing and the uploading and all, you know, everything that goes with it. But I'm kind of looking at the screen, the monitor that I'm looking into, and it looks like there's a little bit of a glare. But I missed you last week, and I don't feel like grabbing my video camera to do this, so I'm just gonna bang it out. And hopefully when I finish editing, it'll all turn out looking, you know, as normal as possible. And that way I can catch up with you and let you know what's going on and show you some of my latest and greatest things that I've purchased recently. Well, before we get started, I'm sure that you noticed that as I was talking in the intro, my finger is in a little bit of a splint. You're probably wondering what happened there. I don't know if you're really happening, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Dexter fractured my finger. You know, Dexter, the crazy Shar-Pei dog. So anyway, Dexter and I were on a walk, and he wanted to say hi to a couple of his dog friends as I was holding him on the leash. And he pulled just a little too hard and basically just, I won't go into details, but pulled my finger a little too hard, and yeah, I have a little bit of a fracture there. So I get to wear a brace, or what do you call this, a splint, so that my finger doesn't heal crooked. I think that's my number one concern. I don't care about the pain, because the pain is, you know, it's medium pain, but I just don't want a crooked finger, not yet. I know our fingers kind of tend to go crooked when we get older, but yeah, I'm not old enough for a crooked finger. So anyway, I hope this isn't too much of a distraction when I'm showing you all my things. It is kind of a pain, but yeah, in the end, it's all going to work out just great. Another thing that's been distracting me from making videos is, once again, my job as a flight attendant. I have been working, I will say a lot, but I kind of feel like I put a lot of my trips together, so they were kind of grouped together within the past couple of weeks. And the reason why I did that is because there's so much flexibility with my job. It's kind of nice if you need a big block of days off somewhere in the month. It's really easy to kind of move your trips. So yes, you will be working like a few trips in a row. You might be working, you know, I don't know, 2 or 3 trips, which could be about anywhere from 6 to 10 days in a row. But then you can end up having like 10 days off in a row. So I really, really like that about my job, which is really, really nice. And somehow somehow that happened. So I've been all over the country, and really have been enjoying flying. I've been working with some amazing crews, and I've been going to some interesting places. Some of these places I have never been to before. You know, I thought I'd been everywhere, but every now and then a new city will pop up that I'll be like, oh, I've never been there, and I've kind of always wanted to check that place out. And then I've been to some places that I have been to before lots and lots of times. And sometimes I get a layover long enough to actually get out and do something fun. And so one of the things that I did a couple weeks ago that was something a little different and not the norm for me, but I had a nice long layover in Memphis, Tennessee, and went out with the nice crew. It was a lot of fun, and it was kind of fun because I was the only girl on the crew, which is unusual a lot of times. A lot of times it's mostly females that are flight attendants, but every now and then you'll get some nice guys. And I always like flying with guys because I feel like passengers don't give guys as hard a time as they do girls. So I always find it's good to have at least one on your crew. But that's beside the point. We were in Memphis having some good down-home country food. In lieu of, a couple of the flight attendants, and there was only 2, we were thinking about going to see Graceland in Memphis. And we sat down and calculated it and got some little reviews on it and decided, we've only got a couple hours to go see it. I don't know if it's really going to be worth the effort. It wasn't like it was next door to our hotel. It was going to take a couple minutes to get across town. So instead of going to Graceland, we gave up on that, decided that we'd have to save that for another trip. We went and had country food, fried green tomatoes, pork chops. What else do they have? Mashed potatoes and gravy, collard greens, all that good Southern food that I love. And I love it because I'm from the South, and that's just good eating as far as I'm concerned. And I don't get to eat it very much in California. It's hard to find good country soul food in California. People always try to give it a little bit of a California West Coast twist, and you know, that's good too, but it's just not as good as the real thing. So we were sitting there in a restaurant, and the waitress came up and asked us if we were going to go see the show that was playing down at the I don't know what's it's called the Forum, the FedEx Forum, which is a big arena for shows and sports. And it was like a block from where we were. And when we asked her what show she was talking about, she said, "Oh, the Foo Fighters are in town." And one of the guys that I work with is the biggest Foo Fighter fan I've ever met in my entire life. And so we decided, and this is so not normal for me, once again, on a layover, we decided, how could we not do it? How could we not go to the show? I mean, here we are, walking distance from our hotel to this amazing concert with the world's biggest Foo Fighter fan. And I mean, that's who you want to go to shows with. If you're going to go to a show with somebody, you want to go with your biggest fan. And so we ended up going. It ended up just being the two of us, and we got tickets, went up there, had a great time, and I will just say that was probably one of the most fun layovers I've had in a long, long time. Something just a little different, out of the norm, and something I'm going to remember. We had amazing seats. We had so much fun, and yeah, Memphis is kind of a cool little town, or I guess it's not a town, it's a city, but a neat place. It's rare that I get one long enough to do anything fun like that, but when you do and something pops up that's just a little out of the ordinary, you kind of just have to tell yourself, how could you not take advantage of that? So needless to say, yes, I have been really enjoying my job lately. The rest of my trips haven't been near as exciting, but I'm still having a good time, and I don't know about you guys, but I know as a working mom who spent 6 years at home with the kids, it's kind of nice to get back into the workforce, and I get to be me. You know, being an adult, being Cathy, not being Sophie and Dom's mom, or not being Jim's wife. It's kind of neat to just go and just be me. And that's just kind of a newfound freedom that I found recently, and I'm really enjoying it, in case you can't tell. Get down to the latest and greatest things that I have this week for you. I was recently approached by a company called Coco and Company. This company is a coconut oil company. And as you can see, it is the purest virgin coconut oil, clean and 100% raw, which when you're looking for a coconut oil, this is the kind of coconut oil that you want. You want 100% raw. You don't want the refined, because I think they've taken some of the nutrients or whatever it is that you need, whatever it is you need in the coconut oil out. So to get the full benefits of coconut oil, you need to use the raw coconut oil. But anyway, they asked me to basically represent their company, and I'm more than happy to do it. Really, if you could just go with one beauty product in your cabinet, I guarantee it could be coconut oil. The reason being is there's so much you can do with it. And I'm going to make a video showing you some of the highlights of what you can do with coconut oil, but I'm just going to go over it real quickly. I like to use it for obviously moisturizing. You can use it as a moisturizer. You can use it as like an eye cream. You can use it as an eye makeup remover, or even just a full-on makeup remover. You can use it to moisturize your hair. A lot of people do the masks, the hot oil masks with the coconut oil, or you can just take a tiny, tiny bit, and you could even just like put it on your ends or your flyaways, and it smooths your hair. There is so much you can do with it. So stay tuned. I'm going to do a video showing you some of the highlights of the uses of coconut oil. And if you're interested in trying the Coco and Company, it's not very expensive. I'm going to put a link below. You get a discount code if you use my link. And definitely give it a try. Stay tuned for that video, because I've got a lot of great uses. Oops, I did it again. I could not help myself. I had to run out and get yet another pair of Tom Ford sunglasses. Here I am. Ooh, you know, I think I just like the boxes. See, here's the box that comes in. Isn't that such a pretty box? But yes, I was at a soccer game the other day, and I saw a mommy, and she had on some really cute sunglasses, some black sunglasses, but they were squares. Now I have aviators out the wazoo. I have some other I don't know what you would call them, wire framed sunglasses in gold and gunmetal and silver. I've got some big round black sunglasses. I mean, I have sunglasses for days, but I didn't have any squares. So what did I do? I ran to overstock.com to see what they had in the Tom Ford section, and here we go. I've got the square black Tom Fords. Love these. So now I have no excuse to buy any more sunglasses because I think I have every shape, size, color that I need to get me through at least maybe through the next summer. And then, yeah, we'll have to start looking again. But anyway, these are my new favorite sunglasses. Love them. I don't remember the style, but I will link that below too if you're interested. I'm going to look that up and I'll put that in the description. But yes, okay, these are my last sunglasses for a long time. Don't let me get any more. If you see me trying to order some, or if you see me at Sunglass Hut, just stop me. Pull me away. Also, if you follow me, you know that I have a denim business. I sell gently used designer denim on eBay, and if you're interested in that, there's a link that you can go to for that. I've really been kind of slow with that lately. Just I've made it slow because I've been busy working, so sometimes it's hard to maintain, you know, being a mom, running a business, going to work, and then you know, just running your household. So I've really slowed down my business. I'm going to eventually just close it out. But until then, I still have, oh, you know, I've got stacks and stacks of jeans to work on. So I gave a couple pairs of jeans to one of my neighbors who is needing some jeans. And I just gave them to her because, you know, I'm kind of just kind of clearing things out, just decluttering. And she was so thankful that she gave me this little gift. It's a little Pure Vida bracelet. And look at how cute this is. I didn't, you know, I was not expecting this. But I thought it was so pretty. But look how cute. I love it. I love these kinds of bracelets. I love the leaf. And I love these because you just tighten them up. Oh, actually, I don't know. Well, okay, you can tighten them up. And I have a couple of other ones that are just different colors, but this little rope, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Is it macrame or whatever? But anyway, I love seeing them just stacked up. So this is going to be a really nice addition to my bracelet collection, and I just thought that was really sweet of her to think of me and to give that to me as a gift because I'd never heard of this company either. So if you're interested, it's called Pure Vida, www.purevidabracelets.com, and they have a lot of other really neat bracelets like this if you're interested, but I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, so I'm super excited. And as you know, I recently got my lips injected not too long ago, and I don't know, you can look at them and tell me if you think that they look like they're shrinking. They may be, and I know some of you liked them, some of you didn't like them. I mean, everyone has an opinion. We're all entitled to our opinions. I like them. I almost feel like I want to get them bigger, but in the meantime, I started thinking about the lip plumpers that you can get. So I went online, of course, went on Amazon, and checked out the different brands of lip plumper. And I remember years ago when I worked in the cosmetics department at Macy's, the girls were talking about the Doo-Wop lip venom. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll do a lip venom. I never thought I needed it, but recently, I don't know why, I seem to think that I need fuller lips. I guess maybe I'm just deflating in my old age. But, so I went on and I saw that Doo-Wop is, I think, or the lip venom, is more of a gloss. So I don't know if you put it on over your lipstick or what, but it just seemed like it was glossy. So I kept looking and I found this one. It's called, oh, you know, I've got to put my glasses back on because, you know, once again, I'm aging. Okay, so I found this one is Active Bee Venom Lip Plumper, and this appealed to me because it was in balm form. And you use it under your lipstick instead of over your lipstick. So it just comes in like a little lip balm like this. And you just put it on your lips. I'll put a little on now. Even though I've got lipstick on, I'll put a little bit on now. You put it on. And then you just let it work its magic. And then a couple minutes later, you don't feel it right away, but a couple minutes later, you start feeling a tingling, which means I think it's plumping. I only want it for my top lip. I don't think my bottom lip really needs it so much, but I like the look of a fuller top lip. I don't know why. I guess I've been living in Southern California too long. But I thought I'd try this and see how it worked. And if this really does work, maybe I will just wait on any more injections. I'll probably just wait anyway. But yeah, I wanted to try this. This is kind of neat. It's from New Zealand. It's called the Best Lip Plumper Balm. And just the fact that it goes on underneath your lipstick instead of over your lipstick. I like the idea of that too. So you get the full plumping effect before you put the gloss on. Because maybe you don't want to wear a gloss. You know, maybe you just want to have like a full matte lip instead of a full glossy lip. So yes, I tried this, ordered this off of Amazon, and I don't know. I think it's okay. But if you want to try it, I'll link that below too. Doing some shopping at Kohl's. Seems like that's the only store I ever go to anymore. I don't really go to the mall anymore because it's the opposite direction. Kohl's is right across the street from Target. There's a another store right there next to Kohl's where you can get fruit and produce. So yeah, so I find myself in Kohl's a lot, and they have a lot of it seems like they're just getting more and more what's not necessarily mainstream, but they're getting a lot more upscale type products. And one of the things that they've started selling there are the prestige cosmetics, which is kind of exciting. And if you shop at Kohl's, you already know that. But one of the brands that they sell is the Lorac, and I've seriously been looking for a contour palette ever since I saw like the Kat Von D Shade and Light, or is there another one? The It palette. It has a really nice contour palette, in the Anastasia. But I think everybody is doing one now. When I saw this at Kohl's, it was $45. I thought, you know, this is a pretty good deal. It's the Lorac Pro Contour Palette. I want to blind you with the mirror, but look at all these colors it has. It's got the contour and then the highlights, which is really nice. It also comes with a brush, which is a neat little contour brush. You can see I've used it. The one thing about Lorac products is they are softer, so you do get a lot of fallout. I won't say a lot, but you do get some fallout, so it's good for blending. It makes blending so much easier if it's a little more powdery, but yes, it kind of makes a mess on the outside of the containers. If you're like a total type A neat freak personality, then yeah, you might find yourself constantly wiping the dust off. But I was super excited to find this palette. I'm going to flip it this way so that the mirror doesn't blind you. And I found you can do a whole face with just this with the contour palette. It's pretty cool. You can do your eyes with it. You can do obviously contour your face. I think you might need to add a little blush if you want a little color, but realistically, if you're in a bind and you don't have your eyeshadow palette or your regular makeup bag with you, you could definitely use this in a pinch and get away with so many different looks. So I'm really excited about this. I loved it so much. I bought two. I bought one for my house and I bought one for my suitcase to keep in there for when I go to work, because I pretty much have two of everything. I don't like to unpack. Shock, you'd think somebody who travels for a living doesn't mind packing and unpacking, but I absolutely hate unpacking and packing. I just tend to rotate. I kind of just rotate things in and out of my suitcase. So I'm sure one day I'll come across something in my suitcase and wonder what in the heck that is and when that got in there. In fact, I do. But yes, I have two of these. Love it. This is a great purchase and a great splurge, because I didn't really need any more contour products, but you know how it gets. Sometimes you just kind of feel like, yeah, everyone else has one, I need one too. And so, yes, I fell right into that trap. And that's it for today. It is Halloween weekend. The kids are going to be trick-or-treating tomorrow night, so that's pretty exciting. They've got their costumes, and they are so excited, of course. You know, I'm not as excited about Halloween as I used to be, you know, like when I was 10. But I know the kids just think it's the greatest holiday ever. So we're getting ready for that, the trick-or-treating for tomorrow night, and the trick-or-treaters. We have a big party down at the end of our street. They kids walk around the pool We have a pool at our clubhouse. They walk around the pool and do a little costume parade, so that's kind of fun. Those are our big plans for the weekend. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I will see you really, really soon. I've still got to do my empties, and I'm going to come back with that coconut oil video, and oh gosh, just so much more. So I will see you soon. If you like my video, please feel free to like it. If you haven't subscribed and would like to, please subscribe. Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching.